Crew, what's good? It's the FKOP here, coming at you with another video. And today, we wanted to revisit. We didn't have too many games on our Gear 5 spam RP Luffy build. We did our '09 version, so we wanted to revisit that and give y'all some more games. And just I've been having so much fun with this deck. I might actually just take it like to a tournament just to see, see what I can do when the '09 comes out. Cause this deck list is just fun. It's consistent at ramping, and it's just fun. It's fun getting your bigs up soon as possible. It's fun being able to consistently ramp, and I just had some fun with this deck. If you want to know the deck list, you can look at my last '09 Gear 5 spam video. I'll link it in the description, as well as I'll probably put it at the end of this video. But without further ado, man, let me get into these matches and show y'all how this deck plays out. Alright, got a black and yellow Luffy here. Let's get it. We're just looking for opening hand, like some ramp, or searcher, anything like that. Just ramp or searcher. And we got 2 ramp pieces and a searcher, so this is a god hand right here. This is like what your high roll hand's gonna look like. So we're just waiting on this guy to, we chose to go second. We choose to go second with our build. We also want to take second away from black and yellow Luffy anyway. But we choose to go second with our ramp build just to ensure we get 10 to 10 dime by 4, turn 4. So we're gonna play out both our searchers. Get us a Gum Gum Giant. We got Rad Beam in hand. Our hands looking solid. Got our Rusher. And most of the time with black yellow Luffy, people want to starve them. That's not my goal. My goal is to rush them down, because we have, our Gear 5, which resets the turn and pretty much obliterates black yellow Luffy. We don't have him in hand, but we're playing like 4 copies in this build, so there's a high chance we'll see him. He takes on life here, replaces on top. I don't know why he does that, because I'm going to attack him anyway, but I guess. And I'm going to take the first life here. A little risky to take first life against black yellow Luffy, because they can't just strap up every turn and swing. But we do have the rad beams in hand with the ramp, so we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to swing and then play out a Zoro Joro. And then we'll sit on a rad beam for his next big attack. Here's up only swinging 6, so that's cool. Should 2K out and save my Sanji for his Sabos. Sanji's good against black yellow Luffy, just because he can rest down us. I think it's a 6 or less or something like that. He can rest down pretty much any blocker they play, so it's always good to have that. We're gonna strap 5, be tossed at swing 5 on him. Try to get him down lower. See what he wants to give us. And then we should play our Miss Sunday out and then ramp again. And then lead effect, ramp another time. And we'll be at 9, I believe. So he's countering out already. That means we're good. We got him scared of what we're gonna do. And we're gonna lead effect ramp, and we're gonna swing 7 at him. And still sit on a rad beam. It'll be 10 dime on turn 4, which is great. We don't have our Gear 5, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna take his own life here, which is risky when I got a big board like this. He popped my Miss All Sunday. That's cool. I should just rad beam out of this. Alright. So now we're looking good. We're gonna play out our Edward Newgate just to establish another big body. Swing 8 at his life, see if he wants to give it to us. No, actually we shouldn't swing here. We shouldn't swing here just because we don't want to get him down to 0 and give him a free leader effect. He's gonna have to take his life if he wants to do that, which will stop his Gecko Moria play. So I'm pretty sure he's not gonna do that. Oh, he plays out Sabo here, yeah. So good thing we saved our Sanji, because he's gonna be able to just turn that Sabo on his side. It's gonna work out into our favor. They're gonna strap up big, swing at us here. Should just Gum Gum Giant and get out of that. Keeping our rushers in our hand just in case. We still have a Thunder Bagua and a Gum Gum Giant in hand, so we can play this Sanji out safely and still have like plenty of counter for all of the attacks. So we're like, okay, we're gonna rest on the Sabo here. Then I'm thinking I might can go for game here, because they usually don't have a lot of 2K counters in hand. He has one on board. And I know they don't play a lot of 2K counters, so I should swing 7 here first to test the waters. Swing 7. Alright, we're gonna swing 5. We're gonna be more toxic and ramp 1 back. Makes sense, makes sense. Swing 5, he gives us a 1K. Alright, so swing 7. He gives us 3 1Ks for that, so now I know he's cooked. Strap up another 7, we'll leave 1 open just in case. He can magically get out. Oh, never mind, we're going in. Going in for 11. Turn 5. We beat this Black Yellow Luffy turn 5. There was really nothing he could do. He's playing the 10 cost Rust Ace. It must be some new list. I don't know. For old now. But man, that's rough. Turn 5 with Black Yellow Luffy. Not bad, not bad. Let's get into the next game. Alright, crew, we got us a Black and Purple King here. Let's get it. We're gonna go second. We see some ramp in hand. We're good. We're gonna keep that. We got 2 ramp pieces in hand. Gum Gum Giant. Can never go wrong with that. Should pass. People think that I guess he doesn't know my leader, or he's just trying to get some petty cards out my hand. But people tend to think that when you play Brûlée out, that if they don't attack, it harms you, but it really doesn't, because it still keeps them from attacking and getting cards out of your hand. So like, if you don't attack, just because I got a Brûlée on the field, it doesn't bother me at all. But some people don't attack, and it confuses me. It's like, okay, yeah, you're keeping me from ramping for 1 turn. Right, but the blocker's still gonna be established regardless. And either way it goes, it's like, making me trash a card here. To trash one of my Gum Gum Giants, because I don't plan on using 2 back to back. Plus we got Rad Beams in our deck as well, so we're not that worried. He attacks, good, good, good. We ramp 1. We got another Brûlée, so we should swing 3 here and play out our other Brûlée, or swing 2 and play out our other Brûlée and sit on a Rat Beam. I don't know why we sit on a Rat Beam, because it's still early game. But you know, it is what it is. We're just trying to ensure we get to 10 Don by turn 4. It's like, even if he doesn't swing here, I still think we will be on 9, or we're on 7 now, so we'll be on 9 die next turn regardless. So either way, it doesn't matter. And he plays out a Rush King, which is cool. I still can block that hit, but you know, it is what it is. He's fired me again. I guess try to get me to use my blocker for some reason. I don't know. Like, cool. He uses Rush King. We'll block out of that. Game 1. Now we're going to be on 10. Should just play Edward Newgate out and swing 8 to his mouthpiece. Bam. And we're still sitting on a Rad Beam. We have Rad Beam, Gum Gum, Giant, and Thunderbogwa in hand. We got so much counter in hand, it's crazy. We can only use one of them right now, but hey, we only need one of them. It's looking here like he's gonna get rid of my Edward Newgate, which is cool with me. You know, do your thing, pop him. He already did his job. He got my lead 8K. Would be nice to have him for another turn, but it is what it is. I don't know if he's miscalculated or what. Okay, yeah. There we go. He's gonna play Kato out. So he can only attack me with his King and his Kato this turn, so still doesn't bother me. We're just waiting on him to swing. He swings 10. Should just go ahead, yeah. Gum Gum Giant out. Discarding a Thunderbogwa. Resolve. And I kind of think I should take this next hit, but he doesn't swing, which is fine. It doesn't matter. Could have countered out. Play out our rusher, ramp 1 back. We're gonna swing 7 and 10. Get him down to 0. Yep. Got him down to 0. Now we looking good. This build's just fun. Like, even if you don't see your gear 5, you're still spamming out your big bodies early, so it don't matter. And then the amount of counter you have is just crazy. He splits his Don like awkward as hell for some reason, which is fine, I guess, if you want to telegraph exactly what I got to get out of. I don't think you should do this. If you're a new player, do not split your Don on all your characters and then attack, because then that just lets me know like what I have to get out of. The amount of attacks that I got coming in is you're telling me too much. You're like trying to attack me would give me too much information. You definitely shouldn't do that. Like, my biggest attack I'm about to take is Kaido. We got another 9K attack coming in, and I can't get out of that without going all the way down. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give him 4 1Ks for that. And he Kaido attacks me, and I take that. He should have took out my big Luffy there, and he would have been alright, but he didn't, so he quit. Right there, if he would have took out my big Luffy, how much counter did he have in hand? 2, 4. Oh, he was dead either way. He didn't have that much counter. He didn't have enough counter in hand, so he was dead either way. If I just strap up, he had no blocker. Yeah, he needed a blocker to survive that. Going at a 0. Yeah, makes sense. Well, that was the black purple King matchup. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, crew, we got purple Luffy here. Luffy. We don't see ramp in his hand, but we do have a searcher, so I'm tempted to keep it, but I'm like, nah, I want to see ramp piece. And then we get 2 ramp pieces and a searcher, so that works out perfect. Let's see here. We're gonna grab our 7 drop Sanji. So plan should be swing 6, play out Brule, follow one turn, play out Miss All Sunday, ramp again, we'll be at 9. He plays out a blocker, just sitting on his little blocker right now, which is cool. We'll see if he attacks my brew, attacks to trigger my brulee or what? You actually gonna rest my brulee down, which is fine as well. And he attacks into it anyway, which I guess defeated the purpose of resting it down. I was on a block with it either way, but that's fine. Play out our miss all Sunday here. Ramp with our lead effect, and we're at 9 Don on turn 3. Then we're gonna swing 8 into his mouthpiece. If he gives us his blocker, he does give us the blocker, so we cool, we chilling. And we're gonna sit on the Gum Giant because we can actually use it now and a Rat Beam. So either one we want to use, we can use. Plays out another 7 drop. That's kind of annoying. And he's attacking my 7 drop, and I'm like, I kind of want to say that. But he's gonna kill it anyway if he just attacks into it again. So it's like, yeah, it's too many attacks for it. So we'll just protect our leader instead. We actually use Rad Beam as a 2K there. If you don't know, if you don't have 2 or less life, it is only a 2K. So it still works out as a 2K regardless. We draw into another Rad Beam using our Rusher guy. We're gonna swing 7 at his mouthpiece. Try to get him to counter out. If he counters out, then we should swing into his board. Come on, buddy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Just swing into his board here. We're seeing him give 3 1Ks. Yeah. Swing into his board. Bam. Still at 3 life. We're sitting pretty. Still got a Rad Beam and a Gum Giant in hand, man. This build is insane. I cooked up a special recipe with this one. I'll tell you that much. We'll go ahead and take a life here, just to make our Rad Beam more special. Yeah, he plays out Big Loof. He passes. He doesn't attack with Big Loof. I was kind of confused there. I was like, all right, whatever. Swing 10 in his mouthpiece. Get him to use his Gum Giant. And I think we're gonna go for the Gear 5 play. He used 3 1Ks on me that one turn. So I'm like, I'm thinking here. What are we doing here? We're not going for Gear 5, huh? Are we still going for Gear 5? There's no way. Oh, he's wanting to see if he would take. Yeah. Because if he takes that, if he takes the 6K hit, then there's no way he's surviving. Yeah. Swing 10, swing 12. I don't know why we did it that way. Usually we play him out first and swing 7. I guess we didn't want to telegraph to him that we had the Gear 5 play. Let me go back. So I guess we didn't want to telegraph to him that we had the Gear 5 play, so we swung 6 first just to see what he would do. And since he took it, we knew that he was cooked on the Gear 5. Let's see, try to see his hand. Yeah, so he wouldn't have been able to get out of the 7 if I would have swung 7, so I still think I should have played the Gear 5 first. I don't know what was going through my head at that moment. I was just having fun with this deck, but yeah. Definitely probably should just play Gear 5 first and get your 7K swing in just to ensure that they take the damage or have to get rid of cards. I guess my theory was if I don't, then I might not survive, but why not? I have 2 Gum Giants and a Rad Beam, so it's like swing 7 2 times and then a 12K attack, take out one of his board pieces and sit on the Rad Beam and a Gum Giant. We should be good. But yeah, let's get on to the next one. Alright, crew. Last but not least, we got us a black purple Luffy here. I believe this match is a little long, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna go second, look for a ramp. We got ramp and a searcher, so definitely should keep this hand. And everything in hand's a counter as well, so I mean that doesn't hurt neither. we would like to have a big though, so it's kind of, you know, we can search for a big though, so it's straight. Let's search see if we find a big. We do find a big. Should take our big, yes. Perfect, perfect. See here. Waiting on him. He draws. Plays out a Zoro. Standard play. Should swing 7. Swing 7. Counter out. Only time I want to take a hit early is when I got Thunder Bagua in hand. If I don't have that in hand, I really don't want to take a hit early, or if I have no counter, or don't want to telegraph to him what my counter is, then I would take a hit for Thunder Bagua. But since I got Zoro Joro Ramp and Brule, I don't want to take that early game hit, especially since I got the counter to counter out of it. And I know he's going to be having 2 swings coming at me this turn, so more than likely I'm going to end up taking one of these, especially since I have no more 2Ks. I'm going to take this hit in hopes that I get a 2K. And he uses Gum Gum Lightning to KO my Zoro Joro. That's unfortunate. Swing 6 at me. Should counter out a 1. Plays out Mr. Banke. Take that one, yeah. We're on 6 Don. Should swing 8 into his board and play Brule. Oh, we're gonna troll. So we're gonna swing 7. Brule, leave 1 up for Gun Gun Giant, which I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is. I guess the threat, the looming threat of a Gum Gun Giant is enough to, you know, make people swing different. So we're just waiting on this guy. He swings 7. Should trying to think if he's gonna have a bigger attack here, so I'm gonna take that one. In case he wants to swing bigger with his lead. Plays out Frankie. Playing Kato Lin Lin in his build, so I know he's playing the Sabo Kato Lin Lin build. Don't really like that build for Black Purple Luffy, but to each their own. I'm swinging 8 at my mouthpiece here, so it's perfect that we took the first hit. I'm gonna Brule counter out of that, and we should be Gucci. His Bond Clay is literally useless because I have no big characters on board. Should play out our 7, maybe, possibly, no, we're not. We're gonna leave his Bond Clay up, so that's fine. I'm gonna get rid of some on his board here. Or attempt to. We're living on the edge right now, we don't give a damn. I almost forgot to ramp my card here, which would have been bad. Not leaving 1 up for Gum Gum Giant. So he's got 2 blockers, he protected his Zoro Joro, and now he's got a Bond Clay to attack me for 10k, which sucks, because I should have just played out Sanji and got rid of that shit. But my theory was he was going to block out of it. But either way, yeah, I should definitely just try the Sanji. I could have Sanji swung 8 and 8. Yeah, he probably would have blocked out of it, but it's straight. Would have been better to try that play though. I guess we figure sitting on 8k leads better. That's what we did. He's just spamming the board with blockers right now. He's literally drawing. I think he drew like 6 cards. Puts 8 on, swings at me. I know his only other attack is Bond Clay, so I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Bond Clay for 10k. I don't know what I do this next play, but I'm pretty sure it's not the right thing. That should. Okay, we play him out. Bam, bam. What do I rest down? Should rest down to Frankie, right? Right. 2 on Newgate. When you get life, pop Nami. When you get life, pop Nami. Bam, bam. Alright. Now I should go 2 into his Bond Clay. Nami into the Bond Clay right here after this play. We go lead in the Bond Clay. We should have went Nami into Bond Clay. See, if we go Nami into Bond Clay, if he blocks out with his Frankie blocker, then we're still straight. I think we're gonna go Nami into Bond Clay here. He counters out again. I'm like, you're gonna lose it either way, so it doesn't matter. So now he's got his blockers and really only got 2 swings that I gotta worry about. We got a Gum Gum Giant at 2k in hand, so. And he's scared of my Nami, so he attacks my Nami, which is cool. Probably would have went face there if it had been me. To be honest, I probably would have just split my Don up, considering I only had 3 cards in hand. But you could have went, what, 2... One's like 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 7, 9. I think 7, 7, 9 would have got you there probably. Cause I would have had the 1, 2k for 1. Gum Gum Giant, depending on what I get off the Gum Gum Giant, is what's gonna decide whether I survive that. We could have went 7, 7, 8, 8. Yeah. He's just spamming out blockers and drawing shit. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't think we run the Dalba Jambe in this build. That definitely would be a card to think about, though. Squeezing in here. And he plays out a Sabo blocker as well, bro. This man is drawing insane amount of cards right now. He's got 4 blockers on. 4 blockers on board. 26. Counter out. We got Gear 5 Luffy here. I'm thinking like we might be alright. We're gonna Gear 5. Seven, see what he does. He has a low amount of cards in hand. He block outs and protects his blocker. Alright, swing 10. See what he does. Might play our 9 drop here. Yep, play our 9 drop. Draw a card. Ramp 1. 27. Uses Gum Gum Giant here. Which is cool. I'm thinking I probably should just take out his other attacker here. And leave his blockers because he more than likely not gonna want to attack with his blockers. So yeah, take out his attacker here, and he's on 1, so he's gonna be scared to attack with his blocker, especially with me leaving one up for Gum Gum Giant. So my theory is if he does turn his blocker sideways, he has to kill me or he loses. Because I have 3 big attacks on board, not counting my lead. So he decides to attack with his blockers. I'm like, alright, bet, let's run it then. We're gonna Gum Gum Giant here, and we should get rid of our Gear 5. Yep. Draw. He draw into another Gear 5, unfortunate. And 2 1Ks. So now he might be a little scared, since we did cycle through 2 cards. And he's swinging 8 at me here. I'm gonna take. We do get a 2K, so we're Gucci now. I mean, no matter what he swings, we can get out of it. He swings 9. And I show him that I can get out of 9. And now that he committed, turn his blocker sideways. As I predicted, it would be GG's. And he quits there. And you can see what he had in hand. He really didn't have any play. He probably could have played out another blocker instead of swinging, and maybe a Zoro Joro to fill the board up. Which is probably what he should have did. Yeah, because he would have 4 blocks. He would have 4 blocks. He had no counter in hand, so he would have had to. He still would have lost. Because, hear me out. If he does that, right, I still have all the cards that I countered out with. Besides maybe one of them. Still have Big Luffy in hand because I had a Big Luffy originally. I swing, swing, swing. That's 3 swings. He's gonna have to block out of all them. So that's 3 blockers gone. He's got 1 more blocker left and barely any counter in hand. Play out Big Luffy. Swing 7. That's gonna get his other blocker. The other blocker's gone. And then we're gonna swing 10 and then 12, and it's still GG's because he can't counter out of that. So yeah, that was a good game. If you like content like this, make sure you like and subscribe, and then I'm gonna quickly go to the deck list and show you the deck list. Like I said, it is in my last Gear 5 spam video, the 09 one. So if you do want a more detailed explanation of the deck list, you can go to there. But I'm gonna quickly go over the deck list real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright crew, here's the deck list, if you're wondering. You can slow the video down. I'll just scan through the cards real quick. Like I said, if you want a more detailed explanation of the deck list, you're more than welcome to go to the last video. I will have it linked in the description. And it will have a more detailed explanation of the deck list and the ratios and why I have them ratios. But yeah, like I said, if y'all like content like this, make sure y'all like and subscribe. And until next time, peace.